Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So here goes Carmelo coming out saying LeBron snaked him. He didn't say that directly or those exact words, but in a sense, that's what he said. He said it, but he didn't use the word snake. But that's what happened. Remember, Melo went to New York. They got J.R. Smith. Eventually, they got Iman Shumpert. You know, they had a little thing going on. They had a rivalry. LeBron was in Miami. They had a little thing going on. So when LeBron went back to Cleveland, he finagled, Melo's teammates. So they got J.R. Smith. They got Iman Shumpert for nothing, basically, because I can't remember what they got them for. I can't remember what they got him for in the deal, basically. And if LeBron is supposed to be Melo's friend, and he knew, the team was already short-handed. It's not like the team was loaded. No. LeBron already had Kevin Love and Kyrie when he went over there. So he already had another big three. Not just any big three. These are superstars, or these are stars, whichever you want to say. Kyrie was a stud, pause. Kevin Love, he was a stud in his own right, pause. So LeBron team was already good money. And they had a good bench. But the man still took Melo's teammates and add to his roster to bolster his team. He manufactured his championship as he always do. And if somebody's your friend, you're like, man, that's real dirty. That's some dirty play. And LeBron have been doing this for eternity. The same way when Wade had his issues with the Cavs and they sent Wade back to Miami, LeBron, he didn't give him a heads up or let him know what's going on. When LeBron was leaving to go back to Cleveland, he never told Wade what was happening, and that's supposed to be your boy. Think about it. That's your dog. He didn't say, Wade, you know what happened, and spoke to him beforehand to let him know what's going on. No. LeBron did what he had to do. So this man has always been finessing, using his own friends, playing chess. He only cares about winning and manufacturing championships. So he did snake Melo. He did snake Melo because he knew, let's be honest, LeBron knew if Melo had a good team around him, Melo never really had a real good team in New York. We all know that. He have never had a solid team around him where you could legitimately, honestly say, you know what? Melo have a chance to go to the finals. Not in New York. He never had that team. While LeBron has super teams in Miami, manufacturing championships, and everybody's saying, oh, he's better. Come on, the guy has super teams. So Melo had just J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, and LeBron stole him from Melo, basically, and left the man with nothing. Melo said he was like, come on, man. He couldn't believe New York traded them to the team of all teams. Like, we're competing. Like, that's my rival, which they were. Yeah, they were cool, they're friends, but that's my rival. Like, come on, make that make sense. And that's foul play. And remember, Phil Jackson, he was the president, so he signed off on that bogus move. Like, why would you send J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert to the Cavaliers of all teams? Why would he send him to LeBron, basically, to help LeBron win a championship? That don't even make sense to me. So that's what Melo said. He couldn't understand, why would they do that? Why would you move my teammates and send them to my rival of all teams? That don't make sense. Why? To make it simple, LeBron snaked Melo. He snaked Dwayne Wade. He's always snaking people. And this man will say, he's your friend. No, he's not. LeBron is that snaky friend. Yes, he's pretending he's your friend, but he's not. Because the man left Melo crippled in New York, basically. This man took any chance Melo had at competing. His chances wasn't that great anyway. Let's be honest. His chances wasn't that great. And LeBron took it. So whatever chance he had, LeBron took it. Even Stephen A. Smith said he commended the way, Melo and Lala raised their son Cayenne. They did it the right way. He's going to Melo's college, following in his father's footsteps. But they did it the right way. Melo's son wasn't handed anything. He got to work for whatever he's going to get. Whatever Cayenne is going to get, wherever he ends up, he have to work for that. Melo is not calling anybody, making calls, pulling strings behind the scene, trying to get his son in the NBA. No, he have to go grind, and whatever he gets or end up, that's where he ends up. And that's how you're supposed to do it. Not like Bronny, you give him handouts, you're pulling strings, playing puppet master, getting him on teams. He's on the Lakers, he can't even play. The dude is garbage. You're putting your son in a bad position for your own ego, knowing he's not that good. If Bronny wasn't LeBron's son, there's no way in hell he would be a Laker. We all know this. So he's out here doing all this for Bronny. For what? And this is why we have so much issues with Bronny. It's not because anybody hate the kid. Why would we hate him? Nobody hate Bronny. It's just the way, the process, how they did it. Nobody's gonna respect him feeling like he was handed his position. He didn't get it through the mud. He didn't ball out at USC and earn his way and made it to the NBA and he's a Laker. That would be respectable, but that's not how it went, the story went. So yes, that's why we're on top of his head. But, like I said, man, LeBron snaked Melo, always snaked Melo. When Melo needed a team before he went to Portland, the NBA tried to blackball him, or they did blackball him. Where was LeBron? That's supposed to be your dude with all the power, all the pull. And Melo still had mad game left at that time. LeBron could have won a championship if they drafted Melo. Let's be honest. If they signed Melo, I should say, not drafted. If they signed Melo when they was trying to blackball him, LeBron could have won a championship. Another one, let's be honest. Melo still had mad game left. But LeBron said basically he believed the media. He thought he was done. And this is supposed to be your friend. Imagine you're my friend and you don't even believe in me. That tells you the type of snake this guy is. Imagine somebody is your friend, like you're my boy. We're supposed to be homies, whatever. And you would believe the media and others before you come and talk to me? I needed some help? Of course, Melo didn't ask him for a handout. That's not the type of dude he is, but you would think LeBron would pull some strings like, let me try to see if I can help my boy Melo. The same way he helped his bum-ass son Bronny, who can't play. Bronny's in the NBA, so you couldn't have helped Melo out when he needed some help? Dame had to come through, save the guy, get him to Portland. He balled out, and you're like, oh shit, he could still play. But then you try to get him to the Lakers, the final year, it didn't work out. You broke down, AD broke down. But this is LeBron in a nutshell, man. This is why I never respected him. Seriously, this is the reason why I never respected LeBron. I feel like he's a sleazeball. He's a greaseball. I always felt that way about him. And that's just the fact of the matter. I remember when the trade went down, they got rid of J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, and I didn't understand it. Even I was confused as a Knicks fan. I was like, what happened? That was so sudden, out of nowhere. That trade was so random and sudden. And the Knicks didn't have a lot at that time. So I'm like, why did they trade Iman and J.R. Smith? We really didn't have a lot of pieces. That's all Melo had. So it was a big trade, man, as far as it really hindered, crippled the team. LeBron got extra pieces. Even though he had to cheat to win the championship, he snitched on Draymond. And till this day, I never understood that trade, man. And to hear Melo talk about it, saying, he was pissed off. Why would they do that? That gives me more insight. So LeBron basically snaked Melo so he could win a championship. And this is the kind of dude he is. Manufactured all his championships. Never got it through the mud like Kobe, MJ, Magic, etc. Created super teams after super teams and manufactured all the chips he won. And this is factual. But LeBron fans, they don't care about that. They don't care how he win his chips, how he win his rings, as long as he win. They don't care. It matters to me. At least to me, it matters how you win your chips. If you're stacking the deck, weakening the East at that, taking players from other teams to cripple other organizations so you could win, that's weak, man. That's a weak ass move. That's very weak. And that's what LeBron did. And destroyed the Knicks, man. Once again, the Knicks didn't have much, but they had a better chance with J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert. Because once you got rid of those two, it was over. Not long after, Melo, he had a no trade clause. He had enough, he folded, he buckled. They traded him to OKC, the rest. That didn't work out. Went to Houston for a quick stint. James Harden, D'Antoni, Melo had beef. Melo got him fired. You know how that goes. They planned against Melo basically. Got him blackballed for a little bit. And then Dame came in and, showed him some love. But LeBron really did that dude dirty, man. Like, he really did him dirty. The same way he did Dwayne Wade. This man only cares about himself. And I know this for a fact. What can you say when it comes to his fanboys? They don't see nothing but LeBron. They don't care about what he do, how he do it. As long as he's winning, it's just interesting to hear this coming from Melo and Iman Shumpert, them talking about the situation, how it went down, how it transpired, his emotions at the time. It was good to hear from them, to get a different perspective on the situation. But that is greasy, man. You don't do that to your boy, especially if you care about competing. You think Kobe Bryant would have done that? Kobe loved competing. That's what drove him. That's what drove him. He wanted to play against the best. All the greats do. He wants your team to be as good as his. So when he beats you, it feels more, complete. It's a better feeling when you beat a good team. Kobe's like that. MJ's like that. LeBron ain't like that. LeBron want the least resistance possible. If he could beat a team that's crippled, that's what he want. Hence, the bubble. He beat Miami, Jimmy Butler. The team was hurt. Even if Miami wasn't hurt, the Lakers, they had a better team, point blank. And that's what LeBron likes. Teams that are crippled, weaker. He don't want to compete. Never did. And he's a snake. And we all know he's a snake. But as always, I holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share. Holla at your boy. It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.